No, I hope you don't do that.
How about that for a surprise, huh?
How about this? The countryest fat man I've ever heard.
That wasn't the last surprise.
That's big for Jacksonville, so you know.
Gonna get a chance to do some meet and greets. We're not done yet. The party's gonna keep going. Who's excited for Double or Nothing?
Bro, can you please stop with this accent? Who's excited for Double or Nothing? Fucking announcer. Nay.
You guys are getting the show. Pac is here. This has been a historic night for wrestling. You guys excited for all the
Bro, you fucking crack me out.
You haven't already mashed that subscribe button?
Smash that subscribe button. Go ahead. Who's excited for Double or Nothing? Shut your ass up. That nigga's killing me. Double or Nothing. Oh my god, that's fucking funny as hell. Who's excited for Double or Nothing?
Shit. Was it 0? Okay, cool. Alright, so it's me and Pryce here today. Pryce, say hello.
What's up, motherfuckers?
We had a match the other day. This one's, I'd say it's a bit more advanced. We are going through the match structure again, but again, because we know each other so well, we're just basically gonna roll with it.
Also showing off Rashad right and showing you how to be a cruiserweight and be a submissionist and do a submission back and forth match.
Submission
You'll
stuff,
see the
yeah.
difference between what we do and what y'all think y'all do. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, and this one, this one's a bit more of a technical match. We've got another one as well, where it's NAHMO versus Joshua Phoenix, and that one's really good. But this is probably one of my better matches with Pryce. I mean, pretty much all of them are good, but just in terms of like the match itself and how it turned out, I think it's pretty
right.
good.
And one thing I want to like really iterate with you guys is don't do exactly what we do. Do what we say, not what we do.
All right, calm down.
No, but think about it though, man, because you're gonna see some people be trying to reenact the same moves and sequences that we did.
Yeah,
but no,
yeah.
that's not sim. That's dancing. You're copying my dance steps. That's all you're doing. Boom, cat, 1, 2, 3. No, it's not what we want. Okay.
All right.
Find your own system, but use our base. Okay. There you go.
That's a good way of putting it, actually. That way, then not everyone's the same, but Rashad is a secondary character, but in, say, the made-up story that we're just going to go along with, he probably has never met NAHMO, so we're just going to go straight into chain grappling, normal wrestling, feeling out process. If they knew each other and there's a bit of a rivalry, maybe we'll do different stuff, but we're just going to go into, it's stalled there. So I tried to break it up and mix it up, but for some reason it's stalled and I couldn't strike.
Yeah, but then I know he wants to do a strike battle now, but we're going to go right into another locker.
So as we go on, you'll see just what we're doing, and we're kind of mixed. We don't have a plan. We never have a plan, but because we've got that basic match structure, we can go along with that and just keep it going.
You know, because clearly he middle fingered me in the face, so I punched him. And I'm gonna hit him again because, you know, disrespect, and now Rashad wants him to reiterate.
Here we go.
Hit me back.
And they'll keep it going. And then I'll find the time to reverse.
Me being a person that I am, I just kept it going because I had that move that I put him in the corner. And here's where I wanted him to reverse. But he didn't. So I just gotta roll.
So yeah, I did mean to reverse that and I missed it. So what I did, instead of reversing like straight away now, where it would have been, I just let him carry on a little bit more with the offense and made it look like he just basically caught me off guard and he's wailing down on me. So I'll leave it for a little bit now. And then I'll find a good spot to take over, or maybe he'll give me the spot. We'll see.
Exactly.
So this is where the
this,
submission.
this right here is very key what we did here, because this is both of our finishers, kind of. This is a very big signature for both of us.
And also, you notice he didn't hold it in straight away because we're still in the stalemate stage. We're not in a mid-match stage yet. So as you see, I'll start wailing into him here. And I'll try and make something of it. So I quite like using this move as kind of an aggressive. It's like, what is it? It's like a fisherman release suplex, just a throw into a punch.
I wish you would make this a regular grapple so you didn't have to do like the whole.
Yeah, it's just the space thing. And a lot of the times the front neck lock stuff is things I'm trying out and I don't want to do by accident by pressing that. So now I'm going to go into a bit like, what would you call it? Dirtier moves.
Yeah, and, dirtier,
dirtier, NAHMO style.
Yeah, and I know this is how NAHMO fights, and he does this all this stuff, so I'm not gonna reverse that much. I don't know what. Okay, that time was an accident. I don't know why you double jerking. I copied this moveset from Jonathan Gresham literally and just changed everything but that part. I don't know who made him.
So again, you'll notice in the last video I did something where I like to bait people into a striking battle and then put them into this. So I did the same thing here, and it's Pryce might not have known I was going for that, but he knew I wasn't completely over with taking control. That's why he just kind of taunted and he didn't knock me down and start wailing on me. He knew it was kind of still my control because, like I said, he knows how I play and he kind of knows the system. So here, I didn't even know you could reverse this. I didn't know that had a reversal on, but that looked good anyway.
Just me being great and just knowing that things have reversals.
So I was going to slip
down. That was a great moment.
And then so, you take it over and go for it. So like I said, if you're playing someone you don't know that well, I wouldn't reverse that much, but because we know each other and like, you know, same thing with like Brian and Mir and Trey Jordans, when we play them, because we play them a lot, we can kind of mix up and do it because, you know, we've got that, don't know if you want to call it a trust factor, we just know how the match goes, so we know how to play against each other, and that's kind of like finding your circle, and that's how you do it. So he's gonna start slowing it down now.
Yeah, he's gonna start slowing down. This is basically, so I'm basically giving him control back, kind of. I don't remember. Do I take the control back? Do I do something afterwards, or you get the control? No,
we'll
I do
now.
something. Yep.
Yeah,
this is definitely me.
I reverse. That's it. Not you don't. All right, so I basically take it. So also a lot of the times we do this as well, where we switch back and forth, and who's going to get the slowdown. It doesn't really matter who does it, but we know not to do it too much. Like probably at this point now. Yeah, that's it. So I've done a kind of like a long move, and Pryce will probably just let me carry on a bit, and then at some point he'll find a way to take over control, or I'll do it. So again, this one's a little bit more advanced. It's harder to explain because it is just one of our matches, whereas the other one was a little bit more how would I say it, closer to the basic way of playing the game. So I'm gonna do some JP Masters calls it arm shagging. And the thing with arm moves and limb time, you don't want to do it too much. You don't want to overdo it. So you notice I did like 2 moves there. I'll probably come back to it in a minute, but I won't overdo it because it just doesn't. It just looks sloppy. It looks sloppy. It's too much. You know, you kind of need to pick your moments.
One thing people got to stop doing is having themes. Okay, stop having theme movesets, please. When I say theme moveset, that means if you say, hey, my finish is gonna be a rolling elbow, don't have every fucking elbow in the world on the game.
So here I'm breaking up.
Stop doing this.
I'm breaking up a bit. I went for the outside X-plex. Would be better if it was on the apron, but obviously that move's not even in the game. But again, I'm just dishing out the damage now, and it's part of my slowdown period. So you see I go back to the irons, but in a different way. I'm kind of doing it in a torturous, playful way. So instead of just being very technical, because that's not really my thing, it's more of just finding the opportunity to stomp or pull or wrench on the arm instead of being overly technical, which is actually more of Rashad's thing, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, like, I mean, he's more of, I guess, respectfully technical.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
And NAHMO is the opposite. So it's kind of a good matchup in a way. And the reason why I say that is because a lot of the times you get technical versus technical, they did the exact same thing, and it's just like they're using the same moves. Whereas we've actually got a lot of similar moves, and you don't really notice it as much, just because there's different play styles. We do it in different ways. So.
Exactly. Like we literally made it work, and it's a part towards the end where he does the octopus stretch and I do it, but it's a sick moment. You got to wait. I'm gonna wait till the end. I ain't gonna spoil it, but
so now
very similar.
Rashad's taking over, so you're doing a bit of a slow. So notice again, we both recognize this is the mid-match stuff. So he's not doing like vertical suplex into power bombs and stuff. He's doing suplexes, chops. He's doing, he's building up the momentum. He's not just going straight into stuff and burning out before we can even get to an elevation point. So I hear you do a few leg stuff.
Yeah, but this is an accident. I meant to hit the leg move that I do regularly, but for some reason the game was like, nah, bro, no limb target for you.
But again, you kind of you did it again, so it's kind of you could just roll them with it. So if, like I said, we make mistakes and we just roll it. There's no point, kind of flipping out over it. You just roll with it, keep it going. Don't let it, I don't know, spoil it for you, if you know what I mean, get you down. So goes into a leg submission here. Lucky 13.
Yeah, lucky 13. I always know. It's supposed to be a figure 4 hold, but
I've no idea. Yeah.
Always changing stuff.
So now I'm going into this. Everyone knows this point. I go for an exploded suplex. I do a taunt here. I didn't mean to do that taunt. It's not like I didn't mean to. I pressed the taunt button. It was a longer one than I wanted, so I kind of had to roll with it. Because usually I would walk back into the corner and wake him up, set him up, blah blah blah. But because I did that taunt, I rolled with it. And I thought, okay, I never really use this DDT much, but it's supposed to be a big move, so I'll go into it. And
OG NAHMO move. Yeah. And I know this is his signature, so I wouldn't dare.
I did it again. Like this is the thing that it did it again. So I was like, fuck. So luckily, actually, you did the possum pin there, so I didn't have to roll it up. And he goes into a German suplex. So again, that was just covering up another mistake. I was going for a knockdown so I could wake him up and give him back control, just build the elevation a little bit. But again, we're still in that mid-match moment. We're moving towards the end of it now and getting to elevation part. So he's using an abdominal stretch now. He's using my stuff against me. Bastard.
Okay, it's his stuff too. Okay, we do it differently.
But oh, that's a nice. That's a cruiserweight reversal, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. So I knock him down with the Jin Sasha, taunt him a little bit. So that move is kind of like a signature strike. And here, do you know what? If I would have got that move in, I probably would have just ended it. But he gets out of it. German suplex again. That's the third one of the match, but it's a different move. So he's kind of worked on it. I think, okay, let's kip up, do something. Do I go for the comeback here? Yeah. I think I meant to do something else there. I'm not sure if I'm actually meant to do that.
But it's all good.
Yeah. But again, just roll with it.
Like I said, we're just winging it. If we were actually recording, it probably wouldn't be this long.
Yeah, probably.
Stringent. We're just really just winging for fun. That's literally all we're doing.
Ooh, but I think this is a good match, and it's probably one of my better matches actually. And the other thing, I don't actually do a lot of all my moves in this match. So I go here. So with that, I kind of usually I did the Muay Thai knees into the face wash into that knee drop, then moons up. I thought that was a good time to use it, and he locks in octopus stretch, which I think is this signature or like a signature move for
sick. Yeah, it's a sick. Yeah, it's definitely a sick.
I'm gonna say he stole it from me. So there he tries to goes in submission. I knock him off, and it is kind of like that now. We're working with that kind of story. Pryce knows, or Rashad knows, that is a move that NAHMO uses, and he kind of knees him off and taunts like, "What do you think you're doing?" And now they're doing this kind of aggressive strike and back and back. So even though we're not talking about the story, what's playing them out, it kind of just makes itself and
right
into a knee position. Now he rolls out. I do find the rollout annoying sometimes. Sometimes I find it.
Oh, I find a lot of shit when you strike someone and they go behind. Like, what do you do? It's so confusing.
So here again, I'll wake him up. So I'm thinking, Rashad is a jobber to me. I'm gonna end it here. I don't care. So I lock it in a bit, and I'm gonna go for that Octopus into the triangle lock, kind of like a catch as catch thing where they like to submission flow. Sorry, but Rashad, tricky as he is, knocks me down and puts me back into the Octopus stretch. So you see now we've got this competitive thing about putting on this submission hold and trying to get make something of it. Another nice cruiserweight takedown, and again with that move. Now you'll notice here, I go to do something and he just stomps and stomps again, and I'm thinking, what's going on? Controller dies. So
I was so confused. I was like, alright.
I'm running around trying to find the wire to put into the control.
I'm just walking towards him like, fuck it, let's make it dramatic.
So now I'm like, Jin Sasha again. So I hit him with it, and I think, okay, I'm gonna go with this whole, you know, I'm just gonna keep smashing you down, kind of like a, you know, I don't know how to explain it. You know, when someone just uses their finisher multiple times to knock them down. So I go for it here, and I hit him again, and I think, well, I'm gonna pin him. If he doesn't get out of it, he doesn't get out of it, because you know you're taking 3 knees or shins to the face, but he kicks out of it. So I think, okay,
I'm really good at kicking out.
Yeah, back into the corner. So I think, okay, let's set him up. So now doing this, I don't know why, but it kind of everyone just knows to reverse, especially with me. This move here, probably because that knee strike just doesn't look good anyway. So he goes for it there, tries to be slippy again, but he gets caught into the triangle lock, and we think, but I think we're probably both on the same level. We're like, yeah, that's a good ending, end it there. Any longer than that, yeah, I think it would have just ruined it. So, but I think that was a really good match actually to show, because it's a bit more advanced, and that's the kind of level you want to get to with you know, a friend or someone in your circle. You want to be able to reverse, how do I explain it? Smartly is not a word.
Yeah, not reverse.
You know, just keep the match flowing.
That's a good word. Reverse. Not wisely, but I'm trying to consciously. I don't know how to say it. Like kind of.
But they get it.
Consciously.
They get it. So yeah, that's what you want to get into, that kind of that level, that flow. And once you find someone you can do that with, or a few people, then your matches will be great. You'll get a lot of these good things in, and the stories just sort of make themselves as it goes along. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that. That was a bit more of an advanced thing. It's kind of hard to call it and tell you what's going on, because it's, like I said, it's a mindset thing, and it's hard to just explain everything. But I think
what we should do next, like one of these days, is just literally do a match and commentate as we do it at the same time, and really walk through our process of what we're doing before
as we're doing it. We'll give it a go, and I think we'll do a basic match structure, like the basic thing, so you can see what we did when we first started RSG and how we got to this point and whatnot. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. See you again next time.
Alright, cool. Double or nothing.